Halo teman-teman semuanya, kembali lagi bersama gua di channel Awe Sulistio. Langsung aja kita lanjutin game kita, Hogwarts Legacy part yang kelima. Di part sebelumnya kita sudah kepo untuk mencari tahu apa yang terjadi sebenarnya, kenapa si Ranrock itu mengincar si karakter gua ini sama si Profesor Fix, karena dia katanya ngincar port key-nya itu loh, makanya dicari tahu kenapa itu diincar. Terus terakhir itu berakhirnya di secret room itu, makanya kemarin dia semalam datang ke secret room untuk mencari tahu ke masa lalu untuk flashback apa yang terjadi. Dan akhirnya sekarang kita lanjut, ceritanya udah besok.
What? Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how?
Tuh harusnya kan dia harus nungguin Profesor Rick, tapi dia udah maju duluan semalam sama si Sebastian. Karena Sebastian juga punya tujuan katanya untuk nyembuhin saudara-saudari kembarnya dari sakit.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Kita lihat nih. Dia cerita nih, si Awe Sulistio. Gue pakai topi, guys.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful. It may take some time.
Oh ya, itu by the way, kostumnya gue bisa ganti ya, pakai yang dark art.
Below Hogwarts.
Karena gue kan deluxe edition. Jadi gue dapat skin ini. Ntar kudanya juga nanti bisa yang dark arts edisinya. Itu limited. Makanya gue bisa early access 72 jam sebelum harinya rilis.
Miriam was right.
Ketimbang yang standard edition.
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Neglect. Bahasanya tuh beratnya di sini, gua hampir nggak ngerti. Yay, complete the main quest, challenge complete. Celestial Dark Grey.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay. Wow, mapnya luas. Hogwarts Valley, Falscraft Region. Mapnya besar banget guys, tapi nggak sebesar Genshin Impact tentunya. Ih, ada naga. Keren banget guys mapnya, naganya hidup. Wow. Ini rumah siapa nih, Hagrid? Ada Hagrid nggak ya di sini?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Ada tugas, ada PR dari Profesor Hiket. Ntar gue bingung deh. Professor assignment. Herbology class, the girl from make level 3. Ini dulu ya, praktis dulu ya. Selesaiin side quest dulu bentar ya guys.
Oi, can you help me?
Gue ganti dulu ininya. Menghilangnya pakai nggak perlu deh.
Accio!
Turun. Jauh sekali ya. Ada teleport di situ, lupa gua.
Future champion coming through.
Practicing.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Bit more challenge.
That'd be
Oke,
brilliant.
lebih sulit
Wonderful.
katanya.
I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Levioso!
Keep trying.
Incendio!
Salah, kebalik spell gua. Maaf guys.
You'll get it.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Good one.
Accio! Incendio!
Kombonya keren.
Excellent form.
2 klik 3.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
That was something.
Waduh, spellnya cooldown. Pasti jangan cepet-cepet ya tadi ya. Pertama ini 2, set, terus serang ini, terus 3,
Incendio!
terus serang pelan-pelan sampai selesai cooldown.
Levioso!
Serang lagi. Ini.
Accio! Incendio!
Combo kali berapa tuh?
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Couldn't have done it without
Thanks,
you.
Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Jago banget kita. Spell combination practice 2. Oh iya, gue masih punya quest nih dari Profesor Hecat. Training lagi.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is
So
enough
this is
to
the
win
final?
it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly
Absolutely.
am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Sebastian
Yes,
Salo.
Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Ini top juga nih.
Protego.
Yang ini kuat nih.
Incendio.
That's all you've got. Fringo. You're better than that.
Woohoo.
Fringo.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Stupid.
Duar.
Accio.
Fringo.
Menang guys.
People can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Hey, I'm just getting started.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Oh. Yay. Lalu sekarang kita kerjain PR dari Profesor Hikat. Where's? Mana ya? Track quest. Ah, ini lostnya. Rolling itu apa ya? Bisa lagi nggak sih? Nggak bisa ya? Oke lah. Dapat Expelliarmus ini. Gue send dulu aja deh. Dapat apa nih collection? Oh keren nih. Kok gue baru lihat ya? Harus Harusnya gua ada dong kalau gitu. Oh iya nih. Tapi jadi aneh. Gak usah pakai deh. Coba kalau topinya. Dark art, garrison hat. Nggak usah pakai topi deh. Dapat gear baru. Oke. Oh ini jauh sekali, harus teleport ini mah. Cari yang terdekat aja deh.
There's something in there. If you try to study in the library, at least you can be sure.
Oh ini dia harus boleh
Oh,
refresh.
Hunter's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to
Garlic.
see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here.
Kayak profesor paling muda ini Maya dari semuanya.
A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our
Wih,
garden.
newest rose.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling
si
is it
Sebastian
to
dari
have everyone back
Slytherin ya?
together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Accio.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Apa itu telur? Oh, penutup telinga.
Everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Akarnya kayak monster. Oh dia teriak ya, iya gue baru ingat. Juga pecah.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new port and cut down the soil!
Set dah.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Tinggal direparo doang.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid
Jadi lu sumpah
work,
kalau misalkan
everyone.
punya spell reparo ya, gue punya PC banting aja terus tiap hari
Now, for our
reparo,
next task,
balik
We'll
lagi.
be planting dittany at our pot.
Mobil nabrak penyok, reparo, bener lagi.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can
Terus
be
salah-salah
rather
sih langsung
difficult
bangkrut.
to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital
Mamma mia.
ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
At the potting table.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld
Oh,
potion.
habis ditanam
I'll let
bisa langsung
Professor
dipanen
Sharp tell you about
potionnya.
that. Now, what say we branch
Cepet banget
out?
10 menit doang.
Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to
Hello.
Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's... Here we are. Hope... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers.
Suruh collect bukan?
Now, see
Collect,
that
collect.
dummy? Just toss the cabbages with it, and they'll do the rest.
Assign tool. Hold up and then tap to open the tool.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their...
Lucu banget, jadi kayak bisa nyerang begitu.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes
Kolnya
out.
bisa nyerang, gue
Did
pikir
save
itu
her
buat
the
dimakan
demotion,
loh.
but they left her honking daffodils in
Lucu
tatters.
banget.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end
I
up...
tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Gurunya muda sendiri ya. Quest complete, herbology class.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Lanjut guys. Waduh, jauh banget. Kita harus kesini kah? Oke lah, oke. Kita jalan mau nggak mau karena teleportnya belum kita buka ya guys ya. Kita jalan 600 kilo, 600 meter.
Where did you get your dragon high blood?
Motong jalan. Wow. Jauh sekali jalannya. Kapan ya gue bisa terbang?
I should investigate.
Ayo, 70 meter lagi. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too, Onai.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
Natty.
I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want
something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Okay.
Be on your guard.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Help the stranger.
They must have come this way. Think!
What's
I've no
happening
idea. Who
there?
did you think I might have seen? I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Rasain tuh. Mampus.
Oh, watch the
Incoming.
light go out of your eyes.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body!
Die.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin's lagi.
Of the Legend of
The
King
Legend
Arthur.
of King Arthur.
The
Oh, ini
very same.
ceritanya kayak King Arthur
Merlin
itu ya.
attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm
Kalau
studying
di
some
Transformer tuh si
curious
Merlin itu
fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
yang memenangkan perang Raja Arthur. Padahal dia pemabuk, cuma minum-minum doang, malah minta tolong ke dewa.
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have...
Accio! I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Solve the Merlin trial. Oh, ditaburin daunnya.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio!
Katanya send puzzle.
Accio! Levioso!
Revelio. Reparo. Terus
Revelio.
Terus gue kudu piye? Ini
Accio!
nyalain api.
Incendio. The flames make the fire sink.
Oh, gitu. Puzzle-nya mirip-mirip di Genshin. Tidak kaget. So, this is Merlin. Mirip Dumbledore ya?
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Keeper of the Light.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Malas cari-cari di
And
kota
do be careful out here. Now
Hogwarts.
I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Fire Trials of Marin complete. Ih, enak banget ya packingnya kayak gitu. Tinggal di menghilang, enak banget ya. Teleport, udah nggak perlu pakai kargo bagasi. Praktis banget dunia sihir. Jadi pengen belajar sihir. Sepertinya kita kembali dulu ke Hogwarts baru penutupan ya. Jadi hari ini kita episodenya kelas tumbuh-tumbuhan sama bantu research si seorang research tadi, ibu-ibu. Ke dekat tempat quest dulu deh. Potion class. Ada potion class nih. Oh, ini tanggung nih, dikit lagi. Satu lagi deh. Satu quest lagi kelar. Habis itu kita tutup.
Shouldn't there be Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Nah, ini kelas potion nih. Anggap aja ini kimia nih, chemistry. Profesor siapa nih?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion.
Wiggenweld
Mr.
potion itu buat
Takar,
heal ya?
can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of
kita
your
harus
own.
ngaduk ramuan.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Tuang. Awas jangan banyak, meleduk nanti.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more.
Jadi kita hanya tumbuh-tumbuhan buat bahan nanti bikin potion. Jadi intinya hari ini kelasnya begitu.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okay.
Your potion has not...
1975. Oke. Udah ke-collect semua.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Brewing time 30 detik for one bottle. Oh, ini buat nambahin defense. Makanya tadi bahannya ada skin apa gitu. Terus ada batu ya. Pick up.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Oops.
Get it! Again.
What are you doing?
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try.
Mukanya kayak
Well done.
India.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Yes, potion class done.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek.
Is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Jauh benar sih itu. Adalah gue kasih itu deh sebagai penutupan. Kita hari ini udah belajar 2 hal, menanam dan membuat potion. Wow, that's a wonderful view. Look at that. It's amazing.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Ngapain tuh side quest ya? Ntar dulu deh. Yaudah, sampai sini dulu aja deh guys. Nanti kalau gue maju malah lanjut questnya. Baiklah teman-teman, terima kasih semuanya yang udah menonton. Jangan lupa like, share, dan subscribe channel ini. Kita ketemu lagi di episode berikutnya. Bye bye.